Breaking the wall of deaf-blind isolation. Tom Bieling, Design Research Lab, Berlin.
Imagine you were all unable to see and unable to hear at the same time. How would you communicate? Where would you get your information from? How would we stay in touch? This is a project about deafblindness and about overcoming the barrier of social isolation. As you can imagine, people who are deafblind do not have many people to talk to. Communication with the outside world is difficult and is often hardly possible. A common way of communication used by the deafblind is a tactile hand-touch alphabet called LORM, in which the characters are assigned to a certain area of the hand. So it basically works by touching each other. Conversation partners have to be familiar with that language, and physical contact is necessary, so these preconditions still often lead to social isolation of the deafblind. Now, together with my lovely team at the Design Research Lab, we've been developing a LORM glove, which translates the LORM alphabet into digital text and vice versa. It uses fabric pressure sensors, which allow the deafblind wearer to compose text messages that are transmitted to the receiver's smartphone or computer. And it uses small vibrating motors, which allow the deafblind wearer to perceive incoming messages through vibration. So in order to communicate with the deafblind person, actually touching the other person's hand is no longer the only way to do so. Now it really becomes possible to send and receive messages from one glove to another, or to a smartphone or computer, use different media channels such as text message or voice message, and it also becomes possible for deafblind people to get in touch with more than one person at the same time. We've also been developing a smartphone app and the so-called LORM hand, which is directly connected to social networks such as Facebook and Twitter. It's a prototype still, but it is already being used as a communication and learning tool in a couple of institutions. So all these devices help deafblind people to engage with a broader spectrum of people and gain access to a broader range of information, thus enhancing their independence. And there's a good chance that this might help to break the wall of deafblind isolation.